Hopefully this battle doesn't last too long, otherwise we won't be able to get back. Seems pretty quiet. Some guy there though. Not too many people taking a leisurely stroll at this hour. Really shouldn't be fighting here. Now they come to this, who knows? But we appreciate you keeping watch. Let's move over to the gazebo. Let me take a save beforehand. More saves the better, as I say. "34 hours into this game. I think we're about halfway there. So maybe 60+ hour game.
No,
depending on how quick the next few chapters go. Don't see any people. Fine with here.
Alright, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history.
Oh?
At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really? V's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you.
Oh.
However, I was mistaken.
Huh?
After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully. And that was when I finally realized. During all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust.
What is this cheesy development? What is this?
Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone.
This is so cheesy. Cheesy.
But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already
Did we leave that
deemed you
opening?
worthy of trust. Yet
Okay.
in my mind, I
Just wait
still
for a
couldn't
random
see past
person to
our
walk in.
incompatibilities.
And get devoured by monsters.
I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So that's how it was. Did you know about this? That monster earlier.
You aren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so... honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
Oh?
What are you...
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Reen, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say. That's all Laura, alright.
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
Are
All
we
right.
judging these?
I'll
Yeah.
officiate your duel. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Super Saiyan.
Go!
Okay, maybe we don't. Oh, it's just like a cutscene, almost.
Shatter!
Target locked. Here.
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
That's enough!
That's definitely enough. They're using S brakes on each other.
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Oh?
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then.
very well. I'll accept this victory.
You better.
Well, anyway.
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections.
Ooh, backstory
We're
time.
all in
Here
this
we go.
together.
Okay. I used to be part of a Jaeger corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
This is pretty sad. After that, you ended up coming to the academy. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. Following the situation between Zephyr and Red Constellation, that's how we first met. Told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy, to the principal, or you know the rest. It's quite a history, no kidding. Brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. Care to mix things up a little? Let's do it. Yes, friends. What are we doing now? Now wait just a minute. I should have known. Guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh? It's at your discretion, of course. I'll give it a try. We've got a chance, come on, it's a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? Do a bonus for our field study and give it the best we've got. Don't intend to hold back, so expect to no less from the both of you. You have my thanks. Here we go then. Okay then, so we're fighting Rena Macias.
I'm not going to hold back. Fine, I'll do it.
My CP really isn't too great. Only Link level 1 though, which kinda sucks. Let's see.
Okay.
How about flash grenade?
Here.
Come on, darkness, be on my side.
How about this?
Ouch.
My turn.
Let's get rid of Macias first.
Okay.
Cross. I don't have enough. Chrono Drive Grand Press.
I'll handle it.
Come on, more damage.
There.
Probably want to heal right
Hang in there,
now.
everyone. Thanks.
Yeah, since he can do break shot. Well,
Of course.
how about, let's see, Tiara Bomb. Hey, miss.
My turn.
Of course.
Armor breaker.
Shatter.
Nice. Slash.
Okay.
How about flash grenade?
Here.
Hey, blind. Please miss.
Yeah.
Nice. We got one miss, I
How
guess.
about this?
Another miss.
My turn.
It's got 1200 left.
Okay.
Okay.
This is so
Macias is down. Green left. Oh boy.
My turn.
Items. Heal up.
You have my thanks. My turn.
How about armor breaker?
Shatter.
Nice, stun as well.
I'll handle it.
Can
Here we
unbalance.
go.
Scud Ripper. Nice crit.
Got it.
An opening!
2000. That's
Okay.
a lot of damage. This should be it though.
An opening!
Luckily got a stun off, and that
Should've
really
seen
helped.
that coming.
When we fight together,
No one stands a chance.
Hey, they got a lot of XP. Got XP by themselves. It's pretty cool. We did it, uh-huh. You two, it's like they're off in their own little world. The birth of an unstoppable duo. Crap. Uh-oh. The local high schools, a terrible racket in the park. Though admittedly rather complicated. But it seems like we weren't totally successful here. A little late for such deep insights. Who do you think were the ones who started this? Some innocent bystanders. Hey, nice. Link level 2.
Ooh, you're
Ooh,
moving
level
up
up.
in the world.
Rank up, I should say.
I've got
A
a little reward here
gladiator
for you.
ring or whatever. Couldn't really see it. Spammed X too
Drinks
much.
on me someday.
Or on our field study day 2.